Homes Under the Hammer, Lucy discusses disappointing kitchen. Sign up for free now for the biggest moments from morning TV. Subscribe and valid email. When you subscribe, we will use the information you provide to send you these. Sometimes they'll include recommendations for other related newsletters or services. Our privacy notice explains more about how we use your data and your rights. You can unsubscribe at any. Lucy Alexander was a regular presenter on Homes Under the Hammer for 15 years, but in 2018 she left the popular BBC One show and Martell Maxwell replaced her, joining Martin Roberts and Dee. In an old episode, which was repeated recently, Lucy was seen visiting a house which was up for auction, and while her first impression was positive, when she stepped through to the kitchen, she was left disappointed by what was on. This is not how I was expecting it to be on the inside, although I love the space. That is a really nice staircase, she said, stepping. It's bigger than I thought. I wasn't expecting the brown swirly roses everywhere, but if you stripped all this back, you would have the original features. Those watching at home saw her refer to the wallpaper. Fans then saw Lucy walk to the first room on the right, and look at this, a really nice reception room here. Big. You've got a second reception room which has got a lot more. It's really quite nice in there. And if you can get past all the wallpaper, at the back, you've got the kitchen. As for what the kitchen had to offer, it was galley style, with unusually shaped cupboard. A little bit disappointing, Lucy commented. It's small in size. I think I would potentially knock through this wall. I know I always say knock through a wall, but I think in this case the kitchen just isn't big enough. Lucy then turned her attention to the shelving unit on the wall, which were actually at an angle, increasing in size as they went upwards. I'm not sure about this. How unpractical are these cupboards, she stated. Look. You can barely get your little plates in there. Even though you've got quite a practical space with this house, the cupboards, are not groovy old tiles everywhere. The kitchen, well, you'd need to get rid of it all and put something modern and fresh here. As for what the upstairs offered, reaching the top of the stairs, Lucy said, well, this house is intriguing me because it's got a wider staircase than normal, and once you take all this off here, the paneling, you're going to have love. And I wasn't expecting all this space up here on the landing, and it's really growing on me. This is quite good-sized bathroom, another bedroom, a master suite through there, a little bedroom to the back, and something else. You've got the potential to go up there, she continued, referencing the loft hatch. Outside, the house offered a decent-sized private space at the back. Great news, she exclaimed. You get this lovely little garden with the house as well. The best bit for me? You're in London, can you hear anything? Just trending, and you know what that is, she said, pointing to the land beyond the house's boundary. Behind there is a nature reserve, so there are no buildings. You're not overlooked, just lovely. As for how much the property was sold for, because of its desirable location and potential for 2 extensions, the hammer went down at £391,000. As for why Lucy left the show, she said she felt it was the right time to go and do other things. Following her departure, she was offered several presenting jobs on Channel 4.